You know the motto, 2 L's up, you 2 L's up. Be the crew, that's us to trust. We came to make a difference this year by doing things different than we did them last year. East side, north side, let's connect, what up? South side, west side, let's connect, what up? Make this paper with the bars and the beats. That paper, make paper together and we can eat.
Now you mad because she let it go down. So now you like, oh man, you know what? Yo, I'm not dealing with her. Yo, she's the wrong woman. Yo, that's my work. Nah, player, nah, don't do that. You should have did more of your math and your investigation on this woman before you even dealt with that. That's what the the honeymoon stage is supposed to be about. You going through trying to know this woman and trying to fill her out and be like, you know what, everything is good. But even if she giving it up or not or whatever, it's the happy time. You know what I'm saying? So y'all good, y'all meeting each other. Get to know her and fill her out.
Go with the bad,
go with this. Now if she chooses to give that up, then you gotta automatically say, you know what? I want it and I'm feeling her like, but you know what? I'm being careful. I'm gonna respect her and I'm gonna respect myself because I don't want to give nothing and I don't want to receive nothing. So you know what I mean?
A lot of us are careless in that aspect because we get caught up in the whole situation where we got caught up in the moment. Yo, I was drunk, son. I was high. She was drunk. She was high, and I just slipped. But yo, you know what happens when you slip? You fall. You know, some people can't get up after that, man. I bump their head.
I'm a type of person, I can't hurt myself.
You know what I mean?
So if they ever tell y'all
not intentionally,
that and I killed myself, they lying. They lying. Because ain't no way on earth that I can hurt myself. So I look at it that deep. Whereas I'm putting my situation at risk. If I put my situation there and not knowing her situation. You know, so you think about that because you don't know. Y'all thinking about the STDs, the little, the burning, the gonorrhea. How about the herpes? How about the AIDS and stuff that don't go away? That's dead. That can kill you. You know what I mean? So you dealing with those type of situations that you don't really want to deal with.
How you feel. Think about, let me tell you one of the realest situations I ever been in. And you was talking about being up north, right? I remember when I was up north and I took my first HIV test. You did?
I know you were shook, Dad.
Yo, let me tell you, man. It was so different for me because I was cool with a dude in the jail. He looked just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I was like, because when you take the test, back then you don't automatically get the results. They swab me and all that. So I was like, I was pacing back and forth, and I was like, he was like, what's wrong with you, man? I was like, I just took my first ever HIV test, right? And he was like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I said, what you talking about? He said, man, I know you ain't got it. I said, how you know that? He said, because I got it. I said, what the
I know that had you.
You know what I mean? So I was like, what you mean by that? He's like, bro, you don't got the symptoms. And I'm like, how do you know? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I've been living with this for about 5 years, man. You know what I mean? And I got it through shooting the needle. I ain't no homo or nothing like that. And I was like, damn. And we was the same age, Puerto Rican brothers from out in Bushwick and shit. But I say that to say this is like, we make decisions as young people, and our elders used to tell us like, strap up. Be careful, this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. And when some of us as elders do that now to the young, they be like, get out of here, OG, man. I ain't got to listen to that garbage, man. You know what I mean? And it's crazy.
But it be guys like that they have to listen to and take heed, because that's what I did, man, growing up. Even though I went through my trial and tribulation, I learned certain things from other cats, other older cats that sit there, what, you take pieces from him, like, what, and you transform it to your way of moving and stuff, because
the best part of preserve it for yourself, baby, for real.
That's what everything you do. You don't really take everything a person give and take you. You take what you feel that you can use and that benefits you and what you need to do. You do that because everything a person say ain't gonna be actual facts and stuff, but you just gotta sit there and be. You
don't take nothing on face value,
you read the Bible,
baby.
you read the Quran, you read any book. Baby. It all got something in there that you sit there and say, you know what? I may not agree with that, but I agree with this.
It's based on interpretation. Sure.
So I'll take that out of that book, out of that conversation, out of that knowledge. I'll take that and I run with it and make it my piece and go from there.
I don't think nothing is ever concrete without investigation. You know what I'm saying? Examination, because a brother, anybody can tell you anything. You know what I mean? Even they'll tell you the sun is going to rise in the east, but technically the sun doesn't rise. The earth is rotating on its axis. The sun is stable. It's the earth that's moving. You know what I'm saying? So you have to evaluate what the person tells you, because they will lead you somewhere, and sometimes they will lead you right off a cliff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just be careful out here, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's real. It's real, man. Like today's day and age, it was real back then, but I think, like, you know, it's just...
It's easy to be more real, because like we said, also with the social media, that also leads to people, you having young ladies not really interacting, but they want to interact. So now they subjecting themselves to any Joe Schmo that come up and say anything,
because they're lacking in something.
Yeah, you know, they're lacking in that. You know, like, okay, I'm lacking in this interaction with the people, but now I'm out there, and now this guy's saying, you know what, yo, man, what's up, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it, because
got an agenda,
you know, it is what it is. I want that friendly touch. I want that friendly bond or something, and you know, more like
he might be the one.
Yeah,
he might be my Prince Charming or something. You know what I mean?
You know,
I ain't got no Prince Charmings where I'm at, so I might find one in a different state, and it may work. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong with trying, but you just gotta be careful. Evaluate, reevaluate, you know, and be right. Be right, man.
And that goes to the point of another point I was thinking about, whereas with the old versus young. When you said that about the, you know, when you kicking it to the youth and stuff, and you kicking it to the young cats, they like, man, come on, you know, what's this, that, and the third. What about when we was coming up? You know, it's just a cycle that I look at sometimes that goes around and around, and it's just a chosen few. It's up to that person to take it and maybe take knowledge that the older guy or somebody's telling him, and he run with it and he use it and go from there. But it's like nowadays, if you sit there and you tell a young cat, yo, stay off the game, or do this or do that, they look at you funny, like, man, you old, man, you don't know what's going on. Come on, you
gotta lead by example.
You know, look at the music the dudes listen to now. You know, the music they listen to, you sit there and you'll be like, come on, it's like it's getting dumbed down, because it's like, what? We're doing again. I'm over here. No,
we're accepting that.
You know, and it's like,
but it's also a form. Like, I was thinking about that too. It's like a form of expression, because when we was listening to music before, back in the days, they wasn't accepting it either. That's why you had the conscious rappers and the rappers that wasn't the gangster rappers. Then you had the Biggie Smalls and the Tupacs and all that. But the rap today, bro, I can't identify with that.
This is what I understand. You know I understand. That's why I can understand with the older guy, like with us, how we feel about it, but it gets to a degree with this, because
it's getting
with the
bad.
rap we used to listen to, if you talking about the Run DMCs, the Eric B. Rakims, and you know, the list goes on, but you can understand them. You could have understood what was going on, you know, the words, and say, okay, I don't understand what he's saying.
You can actually
meaning like the words he putting together. They might say, you know, I understand the shoot, kill, or put the gun. Oh, the way he put it, I don't understand that, but you can understand what he's saying.
It's a form. It's a different
but now it's like, dude saying it with the auto tunes, and he putting that on it, and then just like, wow, is this really what we going to? And this really make the hit?
Sour, man. Like,
I'm about to try to get a dude in the studio or something and say, yo, come back in the studio, come in the studio and put this auto tune on you. Yo, say something hot.
It's to the point where the producer is more talented than the MC, because he's the one that's putting out the dope beat, and then you got the artist that ain't really saying nothing, but the beat is bumping. You could bump it in your car, you could bump it when you're working out, when your headphones, and you're like, I ain't even listening to Duke, I'm just liking that beat, I'm working out to the beat. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, because I went and got a couple of albums the other day, and I'm not gonna say what the albums was, but it's a couple of the hottest albums that's supposedly supposed to be the new music that's trending right now, right? And I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna say it live on Politics As UsuaLL, they was garbage, because I went back to my Fabulous CDs. You know what I'm saying? I went back to the Summertime Shootout 1, Summertime Shootout 2.
Fab better start dropping them joints as albums and dropping them out. Even though he probably eating how he eating, but them joints are just straight be albums, because some of his joints be hotter than dude albums out here. And it's like, we ain't from track one to track I don't consider it a mixtape. I consider his joints albums, because he giving you that fire, he give you that joint.
I'm turning all that off. Shout out to my man Ferragamo too. He got a hot album.
Oh yeah,
also,
Ferragamo, Los. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear the track? Y'all hear the intro? Y'all gonna hear the outro? Y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go check them out. You know what I mean?
Real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We gotta bring that real hip hop back and stop supporting that garbage, man. Shout out to all the brothers that's putting that real.
Yeah, Low Sharp, man. Holla at your boy, man.
Low Sharp. We need some of them tracks.
We need you to come to the studio, man. Come drop some of that, man.
I need some of that too. You know what I mean? But them up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we got the studio. The South China, the session. Got the studio on the back. You know what I mean? Listen, man. This is what we doing, man. We just building it up. Politics UsuaLL. We ready and bring them artists out. Let them get on that. Get on the auto tune.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sure. I got auto tunes.
It's fine. You can get your singing on. You can get your singing on the track, even if you can't. I might sing on an auto tune or somebody tracking something.
You know what I mean? Put it on the tune and just put it on YouTube and see get some hits.
See what happens. You never know. I get signed as an auto tune artist. Shoot, I don't know.
Because there's a lot of older cats out there spitting and rhyming. The rap game now, you see it ain't. It's a young man's game, but it depends on. If you adapting to the young man's game,
they
you know what I mean?
Getting the money though.
That's all it is.
Definitely getting that money.
If you adapting to what they doing with this auto tunes and how to catch that wave, then you know what I mean. You definitely can fit in and get in there. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's just about making a hot track and go from there. Look, you sit there and you see like, yo, come on.
Shout out to all the real MCs, man. For real, man.
You got the real
brothers that really put that work in. You know what I mean? Peace to Rakim. You know, they still trying to copy his style. They can't get it. And that boy Dave East, man, he's alright. He's alright. Dave East is alright, but I ain't.
He bring that New York. He definitely got that New York in his back. I like
all
that
them stand up, baby. Make him stand up.
Yeah, get that money up there.
I mess with him a little bit. He got a little something going on. You know, shout out to TLS. All light skinned brothers all light skinned brothers.
Oh man, come on, Team Dark Skin over here, man. Come on,
all light skinned man, bro.
We gotta get that Team Dark Skin, man. Come on now.
Word up. Politics is UsuaLL, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's what we try to see. You just gotta build with the cats and youth, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
and embrace a baby, man. Embrace a baby, man.
Yep. And I was just building with my little brother-in-law, cause it's Sheila brother-in-law and stuff.
Right.
He he's 17, about to be 18,
right,
and whatnot. So I was building with him. He about to graduate high school.
Okay, that's cool.
And go do his thing.
That's a great thing. Graduate high school is deep.
Yep. Know what I mean?
Nowadays.
Shout out to my princess Amir. She out there in college.
Right.
Yeah, she doing her thing, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
up.
I was letting him know that's what a father supposed to do, a guardian. Whereas, like I was saying earlier, you go. Don't worry about nothing.
Nah.
Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about getting fly. Don't worry about going to fly nothing. Just go to school for me.
Focus on school.
Go to school for me, and you get these grades. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna see it's gonna pay off for you more than it's gonna pay off for me.
Because that's your life.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off for you more than it's gonna pay off for me.
We did our thing.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? That's why we here.
I'm putting you through it. I'm putting you, trying to get you through it, and just go do your thing and stuff. And I was kicking it with him.
When you want to be an adult, that's when you be an adult. Because now you living your life as an adult.
And you out there, and that's you out there now. You
experiencing different things. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stuck in the projects,
meeting new people and stuff, and you know what I mean. Sport, you know what I mean. Expanding your boundaries and stuff in life and whatnot.
Ain't nothing wrong with being in the projects, by the way.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with it. But you just gotta expand your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where you start at. It's where you end at. You know, that's the whole point. It don't matter where you start at.
You gotta want to explore. You gotta want to explore. You gotta want to be able to go different places. You know what I mean? Growing up, a lot of people didn't even leave their block. You know what I mean? Going downtown was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Going downtown Brooklyn or going to King's Plaza was a big deal. And then we started going to Manhattan. You know what I mean? You know what happened when we went to Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you gotta want more for your babies, man. You gotta want them to go to different cities, different states, different countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see my daughter taking a picture in Italy. You know what I mean? Or France or England. And that's just powerful right there, because I wasn't able to do that.
Yep. And that all leads to you just building them up to become something. And they
great.
can even if they don't go there to school, they going there to travel.
They
going there to
they can buy a plane ticket. They can afford a plane ticket.
They going doing that.
There,
So that's where I was building with a young cat, and I was letting them know, listen, man, you got a father and a mother there. All you need to do, all you concerned with is school. You know what I mean? All this school is getting your grades up and do what you need to do, because if you do that, No matter whatever your parents are doing, you making yourself better.
You still got
you building your goal. You know what I mean? You making your temple, your you know what I mean? Your place better because you sitting there saying at the end of the day, when I get to this certain age of a 26, 27. You want to be able to be like, you know what?
Strong and
I can go out and go get me a apartment, a condo or something somewhere, and then put down. I can make my car payments on a car that I want and do that there because my parents put me in a position where all I had to do was go to school, get these grades that I got, get these certificates that I got, and now I'm done graduated and I got these certificates. Now I'm putting them out in the world and I'm making them work for me. I'm making these certificates work, and if they don't work for me,
unprepared. You prepare for the world.
You know,
you prepared. You lay the foundation from young, and a lot of kids think that their parents be ragging them about the school thing, but the thing is, that's what you have to. You have to have the education to be successful. I don't care if you say, yo, well, so and so only had a third grade average, or they didn't graduate from high school and they're millionaires. Yeah, that's an exception to the rule. So you have to prepare, put yourself in a position where you will be successful, not chance success. You know what I mean? Because if you ask anybody that's a millionaire or got money, there was something they did that made them a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It was made them money.
You can't always put yourself and say he did it this way, so I can get it that way. He did it so I can get it that way too. You gotta make it your own way. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. So if you see somebody else doing something, that's their way. That's the way they went. So you know what? Find yours and go your way.
Find your groove, baby.
It's always a fallback plan. That's my thing. Always have a fallback plan. And right now in society, the way they got it set up, the way things are, you can refute it and you can argue it the way it is. But school and getting an education and getting these degrees, it's the primary focus of what's going on out here. Especially as a minority out here. If you really want to make it happen, you know, you get these extra degrees, not just this one or two. You get that extra this, that, the BA, the BS, and all, I'm saying, the MA. You throw all that on there and you say, you know what? This is what I got now. Now, you got something to offer them now. Now, you coming to the table like, yo, this is what I got. Now, what's up? What you offering me now? For my services? Because you see, I'm good.
You got to pay me.
I'm good. What you want for my services? So, now you get in there and you can make that work. Instead of you going up and not getting these degrees, not getting no fallback and trying to...
an environment unprepared.
You know, trying to go with just nothing, just saying, I got experience. I know how to do that.
I demand this.
You know,
you ain't got it.
But I know how to do this. I know how to do it. They looking at you like, okay, now do this, but we don't want to chance that. Our business, our license.
But you don't have this.
You know, on you doing that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing you gotta look at. So it's like, you know what? Even if you say, you know what, I don't want to work for nobody. But you better go to school so you can have something to fall back on. Because if you do got a mind state of like, you know what, I'm the type of person that's my own businessman. I want to do my own business. Okay, cool. That's what it is. But you know what? You need money to fund this business. This way, this country, you can't do nothing without having some type of capital to start your business. So if this is what you need, so you know what? Go to school, get a degree, get something. So you know what now? You go there and something that you like now, something that you're comfortable with, and you get that now. You go to this work field.
We all got gifts. We just got to identify what the gift is. And you got to use that gift to, if you want to use the gift to get you money, then you have to find a way to adapt that gift, raise that gift, elevate that gift, and make that gift lucrative for your financial gain.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where it goes to building your own. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that, you know what, I don't want to work, I want to do my own, then just get in, work with a person, build up some money, then start your own stuff on the side, then get up out of there and do your own, start your own business. Think about this. You have a kid who's gifted, like I was talking about earlier, right? And like you were saying that you was good, you was nice in basketball, right? Let's say, for instance, we have an individual who was nice in basketball and was pushed for the basketball, pushed for football. He was a natural athlete, but he never took school serious, right? He made it all the way to college. He makes it all the way to college. He goes to college for free, absolute free, but he never took school serious. He blows out his knees. What do you think happens to that individual? Nah, he got to become a sportscaster. So
you know what I'm saying?
He got to try to do something else.
That's the best scenario. You know
that's
the way they're going now. Education and he just glides through school because he's a natural athlete and he can't do that no more. And up here ain't right. he back on the street.
It ain't like that, and I'm saying that because it ain't like he can go out and say, you know what? Let me go into law. Let me go into into physics. Let me go into engineering.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let me go into psychology or something. And because this is what I got a degree in and that just in case this don't work out, or after I finish playing ball or finishing this, I may want to go into this because I have, you know what I mean, other options that I want in life. Okay, cool. You know, that's what I'm saying. That it's always about making sure you got a plan B, C, and D in life.
And that's the education. That's the biggest. That's supposed to be primary, but even if you gifted in something else, always have your fallback as education.
Always.
You gotta have a fallback as education.
Especially in this society, the life, the world we live in now. You gotta have that education. We're talking to
kids. We're talking to your kids. If you listening to us and you're an adult, we talking to your kids you. So we're gonna reiterate to you what to tell your kids if you ain't taking their school seriously. I don't care if they're in kindergarten. Take it serious. If a kid gotta sit there and worry about having to go out and do other stuff, meaning like go out and get fly, cause he going to school, he getting joked on. Yeah. He gotta worry about other stuff like that. It takes him away from wanting to learn. Ridiculous.
It takes him away from wanting to learn. It takes him like, you know what, now I gotta go out and get a job. I gotta go out and do this.
How you fly and your kids ain't fly?
You know,
it just doesn't.
You might as well don't be fly. Just make your kids happy so that they bring them good grades, so they ain't gotta worry about nothing.
They not supposed to worry about that.
Because guess what? That's your future. So guess what? You gotta go through that now, because then later on they grow up and be who they be. Now all of a sudden they this big time person. They taking care of you now. Yeah. And now all that sacrifice you gave up to make sure they was good, they stayed up the street, they didn't have to go through what you went through. And so what? You was wearing some other stuff, something else, and you had to do what you had to do, but your kid was good. Yeah. That's most important. If I see a person and you fly and your kid looking crazy, that don't mean nothing to me.
Something wrong.
I don't care about that. That's making you look bad in my eyes, because I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing with
your position seriously.
You know what I mean? But if I see your kid looking fly and he whatever, but I see you and I say what's up to you and you got on some other and you just looking like Joe, I'm like, you know what? I'm respect that. I'm like, okay. What's up, player? Okay, what's good? Everything good.
You identify what's important.
What's important in your life, you know what I mean? So that's where it come to in them scenarios there, like, you really don't want to.
Yeah, because status in school is has a lot to do with the comfortability of kids in school. Also, because if you're like you say, constantly getting ragged on in school because of your outer appearance, some kids could deal with it because mentally they're strong enough. But you might, why even put your kids through that? Just by having them look presentable. They don't gotta be where they got on the Montclairs and all that other craziness.
Hang out with all them low and all that. Just make them look presentable. Because everything, and
so
the thing
comfortable.
And that's one of the things about the internet that it made it. That's one of the pros about it, that it made it so accessible that people making clothes now that are rockable that for kids, that's reasonable price. Yes. You know, you got designers now that you go online, you can go get Groupons and coupons and go get your discounts and stuff. It's just the whole point of applying yourself to do those things, that you know what, so that my kid is okay, I'm okay, and we surviving in this world and we making it happen, that you know, my kid ain't gotta go and say, I gotta go into the streets. I gotta go here and do this.
You don't want your kid to go to the streets.
Because them streets is over with. Them streets is done.
Yeah, you don't want
them streets is done. Come on, the streets is done. It's too hard out there, so you don't want to do that. So that's where you lead to. So it's like you gotta make sure that you show them that, yo, you know what? You don't gotta worry about nothing, man. Just do this here and make this happen, because at the end of the day, it will, you know what I mean, will prosper. Something good will come out of this if you do what you need to do. But man, please, man, that's one thing. The kids. You know what I'm saying? Even with the adults, though, I don't want to knock the adults. Don't matter what age you are. It's never too late to get an education. You know what I mean? Or get to a point where, if you feel that you at a level in life to come up and say, you know what? Go ahead and do your thing and stuff. And if that's what you feel, you got the focus and you got the mind state to say, you know what? I got that. I can go to school and knock out a year or two of this and that and get a degree.
By example also.
You know what I mean? And show the kids, like, you know what, I'm doing it at this age. I ain't get a chance to do it at your age because of the things I went through and the life I dealt.
Now
you know what? Now I'm doing this. But guess what? You at this age, do it now. Don't be me. Don't be at this.
Don't want to be 40 trying to go to college.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Whereas you had them opportunities. But if you 40 and stuff and you say, you know what, you missed them opportunities, then go to school. Trump will he gonna let them dudes go to college. But Just go to school,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man.
If you 40 whatever, and you choose, you know what?
Strive to be great,
Strive
man.
to be great, because that's what it is. Just do what it got to do,
Strive
because
to be great, man.
it's never too late to be who you want to be and make it happen, man. Your life ain't, you know what I mean? Life expectancy is getting longer every time you turn around.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you're taking care of yourself, drinking your greens, and you know, doing what you need to do and all that.
The information is out there to be prosperous, man.
You just gotta make sure, you know.
You shouldn't, like, today you shouldn't be broke. You shouldn't be homeless. You shouldn't be unemployed. You shouldn't be unhealthy. And you shouldn't be dead. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that today's society, we shouldn't have to deal with those things, because the information is out there. This is why we go into the internet and social media and stuff like that, because it's a great tool to keep us informed on what not to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's out there.
Yeah,
that's another pro to it. That you know, things is out there that the research we didn't have back in the days, we got it now that we can look and say, you know what? Okay, how to do this now? How to do that? How can I do this better in my life? How I can do this? They got everybody dudes on YouTube got the workout video. I'll show you how to take care of yourself and do that. So you know what vitamins to take. You know, so
you can break down high blood pressure. You can fix it. You can learn how to fix a car on YouTube, man.
Everything on YouTube.
You know what I mean? Change your brakes and you can even learn how to talk to a female on YouTube.
You can learn how to write a resume. You can learn how to go out and do interviews. Everything is on YouTube. Everything is on the internet. Period. To find out how to do these things.
For the best part. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you can use it for.
And
whereas
don't
you can
worry
come up.
about the poor part. Preserve that best for yourself. If a man tells you the sky is blue, you take that and say, well, why is that important to me? What can I use from that statement that he gave me that's important? And you run with it. You know what I mean? We get so caught up in what people say to us that we don't understand what they're really saying to us. And they're really saying that they talking to themselves. Because 9 times out of 10, when a person gives you advice, it's advice that they didn't use. If I say, yo, go to school because being in school is important, it's because I didn't take school serious. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to take that with a grain of salt and say, you know what? Why is this older brother telling me this? Because we talking to the babies. You know what I mean? I'm obligated myself to talk to babies. I want to show babies that you can be fly and drive a nice car with a job. You ain't got to be on the block. The door to the street corners is over. Nino told us that in New Jack City. The door to the street corners is over, bro. And they tell you that the only thing out there is bad women, bad karma, and a jail sentence. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gonna get out there.
That's all.
You ain't getting no success in the streets, bro.
That's in the streets.
You ain't not in 2016. They want you in jail.
That's why I just advise you, if you're gonna do something, man, out there in them streets, man, do what you're gonna do, and be careful what you're doing, but try not to keep doing it. Try to take them funds or whatever you making that money and make it work for you some type of way and do something else with it. You know what I mean?
If you don't
do nothing else. Don't try to keep investing in the same bull and find yourself out there doing the same thing years to come when you sitting there in the penitentiary after it's all said and done, after the movie's done, you sitting there saying, damn, yo, 3 years ago I had this amount of money and I could have did this with it. Or you in the pen telling the story about how much money you had, this, that, and the third, or you in the feds talking that, but people saying, yo,
because the money going, the girl going, everything going, the notoriety going, your status is going, you just become a number in a jail cell. Or worse, you become a statistic in a box.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You don't want that, man, because that's what it is, man.
And that's all that's out there for that right there. And they make it that way because we all know, if you watch Netflix got the 13. You know, when they talking about the locked up, the penitentiary, that is a business.
Definitely a business.
You know, the number 13
that's why they give us numbers.
You know what I mean? The Netflix is about a business.
That's why they give us numbers. That's definite.
It's like really right now, and they all privately owned businesses. All these penitentiaries privately owned. So you sit there and you see there, if crime is going up, or they say, you know what, let's make it harder for them to commit crimes so that we know we can lock them up a little easier. We can lock them up and we can put them in this penitentiary and put these numbers on them and go from there. All of them.
All the programs are going. You can't get no diplomas. You can't get no GEDs. You can't get none of that no more.
But I'm seeing that you can use the internet in there.
Oh, facts. Dumb us down. That brings us back to the same topic.
Who owns the internet? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they even got the people in the penitentiary giving them money because you get paid for clicks. You get paid for going on website. So if I let you now that you in the penitentiary,
think about that.
And you out. And you not out here, I'm losing people in the world that can be going online. So I'm gonna still get these people.
That's right.
I'm gonna put computers in the penitentiary.
Donate computers, donate free apps, donate this,
all that, and only have to go
set up your Facebook and all that. So instead think about this. Instead of now, this brings us back to our original topic. We're dealing with going into penitentiaries because now we didn't have that factor. So now it's either go work out. Go to child, go to rec, go to program, or go on the internet.
Go on the internet. So now you go on the internet. So now, which one you think they gonna want to do?
Come on now, they going on the internet.
They going on the internet.
They gonna work.
So now we giving.
It's another outlet.
You know what I mean? Google and
a brother's thinking like, yo, I can network. I can find me a girl to come visit me. Boom, boom, boom. I go on prison gap. Give me a girlfriend. Boom, boom, boom. So now you've just been hook, line, and sinker. You've been real thing. Now we got you too. So they ain't just getting us in the free world or the free cipher. They getting us in the belly of the beast.
So they say, yo, we gonna lock them up too, and they doing cheap labor. We got that too. And guess what? They in there. So you know what?
Mandatory.
Man,
you gotta work.
We locking up a lot of men.
Yeah.
So you sitting there, you seeing these people that's in the penitentiary. So we sitting there saying, okay, all of them in there. We need them. We could use them other ways too. We can use them
more.
To go on the line, go on internet, get us these clicks.
They're gonna go online.
We give them the internet, but we only make it that they only go to certain places.
Accessible. You can't
only certain places on there. So when you only go to certain places, that's clicks for them people. Yeah. That's click for that particular.
That's right.
Particular
when you open
company.
The computer, you got the little icons right there.
Yeah. So you only click on those certain ones.
Boom, Facebook, boom, Instagram, boom.
So they making all that money off of them clicks right there.
That's right.
So it's like they get you all ways. It's just like it's crazy out there.
And abused.
So just stay that's right there to show you that they will get money from you no matter what. So your best out here just to do what you got to do out here. Go to school, get your education, and be great, so that you won't be going through that and you getting the money from them.
That's right.
Yeah, they gonna get us in your taxes. You can't beat them. You can't, some things you just can't beat. You know what I mean? Taxes is one of them. Man. But you just sit there and say, you know what? I'm gonna go out here and make it happen for me, and I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Always gotta be focused on yourself.
You know what I mean?
You gotta keep it on the eye, baby.
Me and my family and stuff, and we gonna go from there, and we gonna make it happen. And you know what? I ain't gotta worry about that pension where they making money off of me where I ain't seeing no money for it.
That's right.
They making money where I ain't getting no money. I'm gonna go out here and make it happen. So
but they give you like $4 a week or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, man.
Man, listen, I got it was like $675 every 2 weeks. $675 every 2 weeks, and that's change. It's chump change. I don't know what they doing now, but that's what I got when I'm sitting there and I'm seeing that it go up because.
And you got the nerve to be out there making a list like, yeah, alright, boom, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, boom, I'm gonna get these chips, get these jack back. Yo, son, you got that, boom? Yeah. We making grocery lists with $20.
If it wasn't for me being a hustler, learning from my elders and learning from other cats. Man, listen, I had a store and all that. I got to a point where I had to make sure I made it happen for myself because then again, outside family, they had to look out for what's going on in the world.
Yeah, you can't obligate them with that.
You know what I mean? So that's what you deal with that.
To your decision
of making it. You know what I mean?
Go to school.
You don't want your family.
It's like we told you in the last episode, go to vote. Today's one is go to school.
Word, you know.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? We shooting this episode before the Hillary and stuff, Hillary and the Trump.
So our next episode, we're going to talk about what happened.
But right now, they was trying to say on some, I looked on the last poll, 48, 44 Hillary. You know what I mean? But
squeaking.
We going to see, you know what I'm saying? We got the TV in the background right there, you know. We going to see what's going on.
Yeah, for
see how it's going. But, you know, that's how it is looking right now. We're going to see if Hillary going to do what it do, you know. But hey, please just go out and vote on that note.
Yeah, man.
But man. Stay up in school, man.
Yeah.
And do what it do, man, and just make it happen, man. That's all we want to hope.
Tune in. Always tune in to Politics As UsuaL.
Politics As UsuaL.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in. We need you to tune in. If like we said last time,
man.
If you wanted something for us to talk about, or you want to ask us a question, just comment. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get back to you. We're gonna read the comments. We're gonna get back to you. If you want to see us in the street, holla at us on the social media, like we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You want us to talk about something, we can talk about it. You know what I mean?
We definitely here, man.
Soon we're gonna have guests. You know what I mean? We're gonna have people calling in. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. We just rolling with the rush right now. You know what I'm saying? No, word
We're
up.
just making it happen, man. Cause just trying to put that enlightenment out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Cause this what I like.
Mental
I just like this anyway. I like sitting here building and talking on topics anyway.
Yeah.
I like this. So this what I like doing.
We trending now. We trending. You know what I'm saying?
But
hashtag politics as usual.
Don't forget, subscribe and just hit hit that note, hit that button and let us know what you think about the show. What we can make it better. What topics you definitely feel like. You know what? Yo, I be seeing y'all dudes talk about that. Yo, talk about this.
Yeah, I want to hear y'all talk about this. What you feel about that?
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, no.
And we gonna touch that for real, man. But until next time, just
we keep saying
real.
too, man. I keep saying I gotta stop. You gotta watch that.
Yeah,
you understand? That's like the slang. You always say that.
As long as you don't say overstand, I'm good.
Overstand.
I don't know what that overstand is about.
You gotta overstand it because you can't understand it though. Because you go under it, how you gonna understand? You gotta overstand it, God.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that topic.
God, we gotta overstand it, God. You can't understand.
We're not gonna touch that because I can build for about 45 minutes about the overstand, understand. We're gonna touch that on next episode.
We're gonna definitely get that up, what y'all think is understand or overstand? You know what I mean?
Because I was told whatever you stand on is what's under you, man. You know what I mean? That's your foundation. Whatever's over you is above your head. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the gods and the herbs. You know what I mean? But we're going to touch on that at another time.
All right. We going to definitely hit up on that, man. Yo, check out, man. Don't forget, man, to hit us up, man, and subscribe. And, we catch y'all at the next episode, man.
You know
2 L's up, man. You know how it is, man. We out here.
We out here.
Salute, man.
Peace.
Word. Live life, man. That's for real. Live life. For real, we out here.
Peace.